energy, electrical energy, etc. Next one question will become for fill in blank, that is thermometer is a device for measuring temperature. Its answer is thermometer. Next one here, difference between heat and temperature. First one, give here definition. The total kinetic energy of atoms in a substance is considered as a heat, and the temperature of substance is related to the average kinetic energy of atoms. And next one, you can write the second point of this is for heat, the unit of heat you can write here calorie and joule, and the unit of temperature is Celsius and Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Next one, the problems, mathematical problems will come in this exam. Here one, that is, just remember this formula, K equal to C plus 273.15, because the question will be asked to you to put the value of Kelvin or Celsius. Next one, the important question, that is the body temperature of healthy person is 37 degrees Celsius. Next one, clinical thermometer are designed to measure temperature between 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Just remember here, it's a important. Next one, definition of specific heat. It is the amount of heat required to increase the temperature of unit mass of substance through 1 degree is known as specific heat. And the SI unit of specific heat is joule per kilogram degree Celsius, and CGS unit of specific heat is calorie per gram degree Celsius. It's another important diagram for exam. Do practice for this same diagram. Next one, most important question from this chapter is here one. Explain why rail have a gap at a specific distance. Okay, the answer of this question, let's see from chapter. In summer, the metal expand, and in winter, the metal contract. If we do not keep this gap in the rail, a rail will be bent down and it cause accident. So, gap is kept between the rails. Okay, next one, chapter it's a 15, sound, and from this chapter the important question, let's see. First one here, compression. The region in which air is high pressure at high density is called compression, and same as it, the region in which air is low pressure and low density is called a rarefaction. It's a both question is important for 1 marks. It's a important diagram. Do practice for this one also. And the sound generated by the fork will have frequency 512 Hz. Here one, vocal cords are 20 cm length in the male and 15 cm in female. Here one, consider here 20 mm instead of centimeter and 15 mm instead of 15 centimeter. Chapter 16, reflection of sound. Let's see the important question from this chapter. First one, definition of reflection of light. When light rays fall on an object their direction change and they turn back. This is known as reflection of light. Here important laws of reflection and this diagram also. Draw this diagram and explain laws of reflection. The angle of reflection is equal to angle of incident. The incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie in same plane, and the incident ray and reflected ray are opposite side of normal. Use of kaleidoscope. The people making wallpapers which are used to decorate walls, cloth designer use kaleidoscope for making new design. This is used in submarine to see the object above the surface of water. And second, it also used to keep watch of object or person on the ground from the underground bunker. Chapter 17, Man-made material. Next one, the plastic that can be molded as per our wish is called thermoplastic. And here example of thermoplastic is PVC. And same as it, if the plastic that cannot be molded as per our wish is called thermosetting plastic. Example, handles of cooker, electric switch, etc. Here properties of plastic. First one, plastic do not corrode, it does not compose. Third one, it is not easily affected by heat, rain, etc. And last one, fourth one, properties of plastic is it is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Here one some substance or material given and the period to degradation or decompose, and it's also given type of material also. Here decompose and it's a degradable. It's a cotton, 1 year it's a degradable. Wood, it take 10 to 15 years for decompose and it is also degradable. But here plastic, it take thousands of years and it is a non-degradable. Thermocol is form of complex material. It is called polystyrene. It is made up from polystyrene and it can be heated up to 100 degrees Celsius. The effect of thermocol. Person staying in contact with thermocol can develop the problems of eye, respiratory system, skin, etc. Pregnant woman may face the miscarriage. Properties of glass. It can be molded into any shape. Glass is a slow conductor of heat. It is a bad conductor of electricity. And it is a transparent. You can write here 4 properties of glass. What are the type of glass? First one, silica glass. It is used to produce laboratories in pharmaceutical industries and store to medicine. Alkali silicate glass. It is also known as water glass. Lead glass. It is used to manufacture of light bulb, tube, etc. Optical glass. It is used to make spectacle lenses, etc. Colored glass. It is used to make design glasses. Next one chapter, it's ecosystem. Okay, firstly give here definition of ecosystem. The structure which is formed due to the reciprocal relationship between biotic, abiotic and decomposer. Biotic, abiotic and decomposer, it's known as ecosystem. We remember this chart also. Biotic factor, producer, consumer, decomposer. Here plant, animal, microbes, primary consumer, secondary consumer and tertiary consumer. The biome which exists only on land are called land biome. Example, grassland, evergreen or desert biome. Here some question will come for exam for film lengths or 1 marks. First one, around 520 sanctuaries and national parks are available in India. Single horn rhino is found at Kaziranga National Park. The sanctuary of Bharatpur is famous for aquatic bird. Ranthambore sanctuary is famous for tiger. And last one, Gir forest in Gujarat is famous for Asiatic lion. And it's the last one chapter, that is 19, life cycle of star. What are the types of galaxy? There are 3 types of galaxy: spiral, elliptical and irregular galaxies. Our galaxy is a spiral galaxy and known as Milky Way and Mandakini. The properties of star. Here properties of star or properties of sun. Here hydrogen contains hydrogen which makes 72% of mass of sun, while helium is a 26% and the remaining is a 2% other element heavier than helium. The properties of sun is the mass of sun is 2 into 10 raised to 30 kg. The radius of sun is 6,95,700 km. The surface temperature of sun is 5,800 Kelvin. And last one, the temperature of center is 1.5 into 10 raised to 7 Kelvin. The speed of light is 3 lakh km per second. And it is equal to 9.5 into 10 raised to 12 km. Light takes about 1 second to reach us from moon and it takes 8 minutes from the sun. Here initial stage of mass of star, initial stage of star, less than 8 mass of sun, it's known as a white dwarf. Between 8 to 25 mass of sun, neutron star, and less than 25 mass of sun, it's known as, this condition or this stage is known as black hole. Today we will see standard 8 science chapter 14, measurement and effect of heat. Question first, whom should I pair with? Group A, Group B. Temperature of healthy human body 98.6 Fahrenheit. Boiling point of water 212 Fahrenheit. Room temperature 296 Kelvin. Freezing point of water 0 degrees Celsius. Again I repeat here. Healthy human body temperature 98.6 Fahrenheit. Boiling point of water 212 Fahrenheit. Our room temperature 296 Kelvin and water freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius. Next one, who is telling the truth? The temperature of a substance is measured in joule. It's a false. Heat flow from object at higher temperature to object at lower temperature. It's a true. The joule is the unit of heat. True. Object contract on heating. False. atoms of solid are free. False. The average kinetic energy of atoms in a hot object is less than average kinetic energy of atoms in a cold object. False. Next one, question number C. You will find if you search. A thermometer is used to measure dash dash dash. Its answer, temperature. A thermometer is used to measure temperature. The apparatus used to measure heat is called calorimeter. The apparatus used to measure heat is called calorimeter. Temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the atoms in the substance. Temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the atom in the substance. The heat contained in a substance is the measure of total kinetic energy of atom in substance. I repeat here, a thermometer is used for measuring temperature. The apparatus used to measure heat, calorimeter. The temperature is the measure of average kinetic energy, and the heat content substance to measure total kinetic energy. Next one question. Nishiganda kept a vessel containing all the ingredients for making tea in a solar cooker. Shivani kept similar vessel on stove. Whose tea will be ready first and why? Obviously, the answer of it, Shivani tea will be ready first, because the amount of heat received by vessel on stove is more than the vessel kept in solar cooker. Describe a clinical thermometer. How does it differ from thermometer used in laboratory? Answer. A clinical thermometer has narrow stem and long bulb filled with mercury or alcohol. The bulb of thermometer is held in the armpit or the mouth of patient. The mercury or alcohol in the bulb risen in the stem. The clinical thermometer is graduated from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. The thermometer used in laboratory has wider range and does not have constriction like clinical thermometer. What is the difference between heat and temperature? Heat is related to the total kinetic energy of atoms. Temperature is related to the average kinetic energy of the atom in the substance. Unit of heat is calorie, kilocalorie or joule. Unit of temperature is Celsius, Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Explain the construction of calorimeter. Draw the necessary figure. Here it's a calorimeter. It's a outer vessel, inner vessel. Here it's a heat resistant lead, and here two objects inserted here, thermometer and stirrer. The use of thermometer to check the temperature of liquid, and the use of stirrer is to stir the solution. Okay, let's see the construction of calorimeter. Figure shows the construction of calorimeter. A calorimeter has two vessels, the inner vessel made up of copper. It is isolated from the surrounding. The outer vessel is made of wood and is covered with a heat-resistant lid. The lid has two holes, one for the thermometer and the other for the stirrer. The inner and outer surface of the inner vessel are polished for minimizing exchange of heat with the surrounding by radiation. A heat-resistant ring covers the inner vessel. Explain why rail have gap at specific distance. The rail expand in summer to the temperature. It caused by the friction between the rail and the wheels of train. If there is no gap between rails, the rail would bend down. It caused accident. Which sources do we get from heat? Earth, wood, coal, petrol, electricity, atomic energy, air and sun. How is heat transferred? Heat is transferred by conduction, convection and radiation. Which effect of heat do you know? Expansion, change of state, rise in temperature, emission of light, burning. Astronauts on the moon cannot hear each other directly. Two astronauts on the moon talking to each other directly will be unable to listen to each other even if they are very close to each other. The moon does not have atmosphere since there is no medium which is necessary for generation of propagation of sound between the astronauts.